Oh my cryptids, it is I, the dreaded Skibidi Toe Tickler. Am feeling a little skibidi and attention-deprived dot, so you guys are getting taught another video on my books that no one will watch. So this is basically just a goofy summary of the prequel that probably won't be published until like 2029 or something like writing takes a while, and I'm publishing it with book 4, and I only just published book 1, so don't expect it anytime soon. Anyways, let's know the 3 parts. The prequel is split up into 3 parts with like 20 chapters each because the lore is super deep and stuff. Part 1 is about the forest children who are like kids of the gods and all live together in a forest in 1968 to 1974 because in 1974 their leader died from car haha funny there totally. Won't be like 16 more deaths, right? Anyways, let's know the characters. This is Elka the leader, and is known as a demigod ghost kid elk thing. They low-key look like me. This is Tajera, she's tiger thing, and she's CANONICALLY eats tree bark. This is Fox, and he made it so that the Wise Wolf's gem can only be fixed when broken by having it require a wolf skull in a place wolves don't live like. Where this takes place, though, somewhere in America. This is Alagon. His redesign was probably the biggest, and I literally only have one drawing of him and a gatch of the old design. This is Koyon, she's Tajera's cousin, and the youngest forest child at 9. This is Serpentana, she's the oldest forest child at 16, and was an accident because someone got a little too freaky with a 9-foot tall chameleon furry god thing. This is Tortwazia. I don't even know how to pronounce her name, the AI voice is wrong. Also, I struggled to make her tortoise like I just gave her a shell. LOL, I originally wanted her vitiligo to be tortoise shell pattern. But that's too hard to draw womp womp. Whoopsies, I lied about the summary earlier. Now, I'm just getting you invested, so you single quotes LL have to wait for years until it even comes out, and then be like, bro, this shit is trash. Now the second part. The second part is about the gods and how they originated. They were originally humans, in like ancient times, and killed themselves because they wanted to be God and a dream. Said they would, but they just turned into INSANELY powerful furries. Now to show you the gods. This is the elk god, also known as Shekalo. He's like the leader of the gods because he manipulated them into his plan to kill everyone on Earth, but they weren't convinced, so it took literal millennia. This is the cat god Nerea. She's only gonna be important because I like her. This is the dog god Akun. He was gonna be Egyptian pharaoh, but he was like, no fuck. Then I single quotes him becoming super god with my sister. This is the wolf god Aiden. I'd much about him. I legit skipped writing his human death segment for now because it's the same 2 chapters 7 times. This is the dino god Usha. She's pretty cool. Her death was epic, unlike Aiden's. She got mauled by lions after purposefully provoking the pride. This is the turtle god Esther. I stole her name from the Crane Wives as a silly little reference, as if half the lore ISNT already based off of Crane Wives songs. I don't even have an image for the chameleon god, but like he was Chinese and didn't want to join the army during war, so he died and became god instead. Part 3 is just Kevin's origin story. He went into 5th grade, and his mom died, and then because of grieving he failed all his classes and got held back, and then he blamed his mom's death on the school because of course he did, and he became leader of all tribes only to try and erase some of the history like the gems and the whole ass wolf tribe. So kids would be like, hey, let's not play this tradition thing that totally won't end in an apocalypse, but no, they still kept being in tribes, and because Kevin Has massive skill issue he got held back again. And that goes to books 1 to 5 and he kinda gets redeemed. I don't like him though he's unkind. Anyways, enough of that, I'm tired, it's 2 a.m. Tribal the Forest children out in like 50 years. Be prepared, dot have your wallets. It's gonna be a whole ass $10 that I only get free of because Amazon's a bitch. Ignore the fact this is screen recorded CapCut is stinky and doesn't let poor peasants like me use pro features. I just want the fruity ass AI voice. Come on, CapCut.